Welcome back, Guardians. Well, for some reason, I am missing a ton of fucking glimmer. I have no fucking idea how that happened. Um, there isn't any way for me to actually earn more glimmer except for getting shit done. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go get shit done. I think what we're gonna start off first is just finish off these two gunsmith bounties that I have. Um, yeah, it's late in the day for me, by the way. It's close to 3:30 my time, Pacific time, and yeah, do I care? I fucking don't. Really, honestly, I don't. Let's go ahead and give this guy a little check. This what does wild card do? Uh, Experimental submunitions at the target's location. What the fuck do they do? What the fuck does that do? Let's find out. Okay, boys, yeah. This pistol is actually not that bad. I do not know what is it. What do we do with these things? Don't shoot that. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about our a coffee run. Yeah. dome and it would be dark. I don't know if that's accurate or not. The Mandela effect. Yeah, I don't know what these things are supposed to do. What are they supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this shit? It doesn't give me any ammunition. Okay, what the fuck is this? Do you shoot it? How do you collect it? The fuck? Oh, hey, yo. What's up? So it must be something I have to activate with my artifact. I do not understand it. um, Probably for like some high end. Yeah, it's generating it constantly. I don't know. Do they explode eventually? Let's see. Or they just fizz out. Oh, when an enemy goes over it. So it's crowd control, basically. Got it. That makes some sense now. So it'd be like if you're, farming in the thrall way for glimmer and XP, or trying to get some other goofiness done. But in a little onesie twosie kind of area like this, it's not going to be much of a difference. Fortunately, the seasonal weapon does have other options available to it, which is fun. All right, so back on task. Let's get the fucking gunsmith bounties taken care of. So yeah, there was a big old rigmarole about the crafted weapons being disabled, and they needed to, address some kind of exploit that people were doing at the foundry or the artifact, or whatever it's fucking called. Um, as a hunter, it's getting crowded here, so I'm gonna scoot off into the lost sector. It's probably what this other hunter's doing, the same thing. Yeah, that's why we don't have a Vanguard anymore after Cade left, because we don't fucking need one. We can pretty much fucking self-motivate. We don't need a commander or a warlock barking orders at us. It's kind of fun. I mean, narratively speaking, there's a lot going on behind the hunter. I mean, yeah, okay, Titan's got that history of building the first walls and all that stuff, but there would be no city, honestly, if it wasn't for the Takanomi Rangers, shepherding the first refugees to the last city, which wasn't even a city at the time, it was just a freaking camp. A bunch of hide huts and sticks. So I don't know, who really built the city? Who started the city? I will stand by my opinion that the ghosts were not created to protect humanity. They were created to protect the traveler. That's why specifically it generated. It's like releasing antibodies into your system to fight off a cold or a virus or a disease. All right, we're done with that one. Let's see what's left. Void, right? I think that was right. There we go. Oh, no, I don't think so. The Orrery used to be my favorite lost sector for this kind of shit. Because it was so easy. Just walk in, one big avenue, just plow right up through Broad Street, and then that was it, you were done. But, you get a lot of clusters. I guess this special doohickey thingy here would fucking... all I need is get someone to chase me through it. Thank God that's not a quest, right? Could you imagine if that was a fucking quest? Kill opponents with, or kill combatants with experimental munitions. That'd be fucked. Okay, let's get back on task. Okay, the Lake Loot Cave dungeon. Yay! That's cool. Yeah, I haven't done any dungeons in forever. I don't find the value in them too much for the time that I spend and the level of hecticness that goes into it. I am a fucking sloppy casual. I'm not just a filthy casual, I'm a filthy sloppy casual. I just want to fucking shoot guns and blow up enemies. Get some gold. I mean, not gold, sorry. I don't get gold in this game. I get glimmer. I almost said silver. Wrong game again. Oh, fuck it, yeah, why not? Die, asshole, die. I baked you a pie. Oh my, what flavor? Solar. Yay. Oh, here we go. Come on in. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, alright, that's a sparkle pretty. That could be fun. No. Okay, that's all that is. Let's see how much we get out of this. Oh, wow. Well, it's just wrapping some cores. Nice. I wish there was a materials exchange, an actual full-on, straight across, anything for anything. You know, like you need enhancement cores. Like, I mean, honestly, who the fuck out there really needs enhancement cores? I mean, ugh. I mean, I blew through a stack just fucking off, you know, doing, what was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. There's they added this special little trick now. You can go ahead and, you know, pump up the volume. But that's like 3,000 glimmer, man. That's a fucking lot. And for what, you know? Forcing us to grind with a middling gun? I don't know. I just don't have the fucking. I don't have the time to waste, literally, on such things anymore. You know, I mean, I went ahead and built the Amit because I wanted to test the theory that you couldn't use the certain mods, and I didn't have any problems. I don't know. It's just like they said, "Oh, we're going to disable all the crafting weapons, and then we're going to go ahead and blah blah blah." What do I think about the shard update? I think that's good. Honestly, I think we only need Glimmer. We don't need all this extra shit. I mean, Bright Dust okay and Silver for the shop. That's fine, but this is kind of stupid when you think that almost everything else we do in the game requires Glimmer and or cores. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have. Well, here we go. So it's like when it's Glimmer and shards. So what? It's like, why? Why both? Why just, it's not like we're actually crafting them out of legendary shards. I don't. There's no animation that shows me grinding up the crystals like some crack kitchen, maniac, fucking weaving it into the fabric. It's not like with back in Destiny 1 we actually had armor materials that you were trying to collect specifically for each of the subclasses. That's the other thing too, man. If they're gonna go ahead and get rid of legendary shards and just make it be glimmer and cores, that'd be great. That's a step in the right direction. But I also think they should do class agnostic armors, at least here. At least have these four pieces be something that every class can wear. I mean, bespoke exotics, yes, because that's part of the flavor of the subclass, and it's obviously the class item. Warlocks get their band, and the or what is it called, the bond. Uh, Maybe that's why I don't like playing warlocks. That word bond, like I've been bound. You know, it's also why I don't play a warlock in or necromancer in D&D or other RPGs because I don't feel like binding myself to a deity of any kind or extra dimensional. I don't know. Well, I guess we kind of did. We did bind ourselves to a paracausal being. All right. So enough of that BS. But yeah, it'd be nice to have like agnostic armor that can be used amongst all your characters, and just like when I complain about the fact that yeah you can make three hunters, but only one of them is actually going to benefit from anything. The other two are just going to be there to like grind reputation with the gunsmith, and maybe possibly get some more bright dust off of the the weekly challenges. But that's kind of weak. I mean, they really should just go ahead and say, "It says okay, hey, look, you built a hunter, you can build a warlock or a titan, or just make those three slots." I mean, it's a coincidence there's only three slots. There's not like 4 or 5, and you can't add more so far. Not like with Elder Scrolls, you could actually buy more character slots. And Elder Scrolls doesn't have a problem. If I wanted to build 12 Nightblades, which I could build 12 Nightblades, and they could all use the same armor and weapons that I have, regardless of what their levels are. And it's the same in Conan Exiles. If I have been bouncing armor amongst my followers, for months now, just leveling them up a little bit at a time. And whichever one comes up with the best stats, the top 3 followers is what I'm going to keep. The other guys are going to get, retired. Uh, let's see, do I have enough grenades? And that's in playlists, obviously. Void damage in playlists. And complete the ops. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm gonna run through this real quick. But yeah, I can't wait for that. I would love to see a cleaner economy. It'd be less to fucking have to micromanage. I do like the fact that the weekly challenges are now agnostic and you can do them through any playlist and you don't have to actually squat. Like if I don't feel like playing Arc, I don't have to play Arc or Stasis. I could get the challenges done still by just playing Solar if I feel like it. But Arc is actually better. Um, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this for sustainability. This is my sustainability build. I have really simple goals. But running a minimalist styled uh, character is actually very liberating. Okay, do I want this for some shock effect. And we don't know. We'll give this a try and cruise and I've been so long. It's been so long since any of the seasonal weapons have actually found any real use in my inventory. I mean, fuck, dude. I've been sitting on this blast bateau for fucking ever. Damn. Same goes for the peace bond. Uh, I wish this wouldn't be a thing. Just kills. Just fucking straight kills. Yeah, you know what? I thought they fixed that. I thought they said they were going to shut down they were going to lock all the crafted weapons, go through and purge all those duplicating mods. I don't go for glitches. I really don't. I think there were like two or three instances back in D1 where some friends of mine and I stumbled across something, and it was actually with a dungeon. No, not dungeon. I say dungeon. It was with one of the raids. It was the Crota raid, actually, I believe. And there was some way where you could like totally avoid taking any damage, and just one person needed to make the bridge or some BS like that. And then I think there might have been like I want to say a Wrath of the Machine one that had something to do with getting extra loot at the end. But yeah, and then the third one is actually here in Destiny 2. And that's when the raids were bugged, and you could land like something like 12 guardians into a single instance for a raid, and we did do that. Fucking just we swept that weekend. That was pretty fun. But personally, I think Bungie puts that shit out there on purpose. I don't think a studio as experienced and as skilled as they are um, ever let something like that go without it being intentional. And I don't know if it's like bait to see who would be, who would go for it, or if it's like maybe they're testing out, like, well, R&D says this is okay, and our play groups, our in-house play groups are pretty okay with it. Let's put it in the wild and see what happens. And then, then they're like, oh fuck, that's a genie. We need to get back in the bottle. And then they'll go and make a big old show of it. Because I think the only thing that the crafting glitch was really upsetting was Crucible, and I think like a couple of dungeons or something like that. It wasn't anything that would affect me. It wouldn't have been anything that would affect my style of play or my goals, my gaming goals. Because I do, believe it or not, as sloppy and nasty and casual as I am, I do have gaming goals. It's all about progressing the character and acquiring loot. Just inching along a little bit here and there. I don't want to plow through content anymore. I'm really not in the mood for that. And I don't want to play content I'm not enjoying. Like, honestly, this strike, boring as fuck. This is the most boring motherfucking shit. I wish fucking Battlegrounds would stay in the fucking seasons and not be filtered into the fucking playlist activity. Let it be something you can volunteer for. Like right now we have this ability to go back through and play through Cade's Demise and all that other fun stuff. And that's fine. It's an option. It's not something you really need to do, and I don't really know what the full benefit of is. Based upon my numbers, it doesn't look like it's going to give me anything more than I already have. I'm going to die here if I don't get a fucking sympathetic zone. Fuck me. Come on, guys, get the fuck off my ass. There we go. That's a little better. Whoop. Nope. Nope. No. And someday soon, I might actually get a grenade energy. Hello? What the fuck's going on here? Is this a skull? I didn't pay attention. But yeah, I think it's cheese that, I think it was a setup deliberately by the studio, but I'm fully into spin foil hat. conspiracies. Eat it! Oh, took my kill. I don't get credit for that, I don't think.
Moving back to a holding pattern.
Are we done here? Looks like we're done here. Oink. But here's the conundrum, or the irony, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. It's like when I was in grade school. Third grade, my parents, got concerned that I might have learning disabilities, or that I was cheating in class, because there'd be certain subjects that I was like scooping A's constantly, and then others I was like literally just bombing completely. Let's blow it all up, bang. I like that. I'm not playing with the gun like I said I was going to. See what I mean? It does not catch my attention. And that's what I was getting to the point, is I don't know if it's... I've not been diagnosed, but according to some individuals who have been diagnosed and who have, said, dude, you probably want to go ahead and get that checked, just to think. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they would patch it. Yeah, but this thing's like... That's what I'm saying. There was a joke about that. I'm just going to segue here real quick. There was a joke about it. It's like, boss falls through the floor, through the map, and that shit will sit there for fucking months, and Bungie will say, "Oh, it just makes it more challenging." But then we'll get we're able to scoop 1 million glimmer in a single run, and that shit's patched in a weekend. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said. I mean, I don't know much about the glitch other than the fact that it's something about double perking or something like that. Like you get 2 times the damage output, or you get 2 times the ammo, or something like that. And again, it doesn't concern me. That's Tinkerbell dying over here on my desktop, apparently. This gun's got some nasty, wicked accuracy. Every time the bell rings, a Taken gets his wings. That movie will start playing pretty soon. Yeah, the battlegrounds are just tedious shit. And really, it's kind of like what Endymion was talking about on his channel about a week ago or so. Games are now services; they're no longer products. And so the best way to make sure that a service makes money is to maintain engagement. They're not concerned about how many people are playing so much as they are about how many hours are actually being pushed. And it's like Bungie a few years back was like, we don't want people to grind, but then they present all this content which you really can't complete without grinding. So it's like what's in their mouth is never what's really in their hand, and it's almost like an archetype of behavior for business these days. And it goes all over the place too. And it's everywhere from like the fast food chain and the mom and pop coffee store to all the way up to things like Hasbro and Sony and Bungie and Xbox and Microsoft. They're always plus money, man, right? Isn't that what it really is? But I mean, why the fuck am I here? Because I have shit for Glimmer. Why am I here? Because Glimmer. No, it's not cheap. But like keeping a player in an activity, in a singular instance, for way longer than it should really be. I have one of those that I would play more, believe it or not, if I could get 5 things done in an hour, as opposed to just 1 or 2 things done in an hour. That's why I don't do the raid. I've yet to find a group that actually gives me, a good, solid raid experience that takes less than an hour. And then it's not just because we're trying to, we're having struggle with the completions and stuff, but it's also about the fact that a lot of times people are like, well, I want to switch over to my Hunter. Well, I want to switch over to my Titan, my Warlock. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And then why play all three classes? They're pretty much all the same anymore. I was playing my Titan a couple of days ago. I have him on basically a Nuzlocke. He's only allowed to play with equipment that he earns in activities. He can only have one of each type. Not archetype, but each type. And that includes armor. So, my friend, just die. Oh yeah, there we go. And it's like, Toad smoothie. It's interesting.
Open sesame.
I don't know, maybe we were using voice to text and the device kind of read that wrong. It's kind of funny. This is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna fucking give us bullshit, activities like this, then give us the fucking mods that helped us get past it all for the earning. Oh my god. Oh, he is a YouTuber. Okay. Toad smoothie. I gotta figure that. I'm dead. Fuck me.
Eyes up, Guardian. Literally.
He's a good one. He's one of the good ones. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, I was plowing through my subscriptions a couple of days ago, and then I was like, there's a lot of guys that I don't watch anymore because they just haven't produced anything in a long time, and I'm one of those greedy little shits. It's gotta be. Thank you. It's gotta be fucking constant, even if it's just bitching. I don't mind. Fuck me. Rah! Down into the Evermore. Love it. But yeah. So yeah, I just blasted out a whole bunch. And it was a lot of food channels, surprisingly. I was watching a lot of food channels. There is this one that my son and I follow, Tasting History, and I used to, oh my freaking gods, rubber band, I got spring heels on for the day. Um, used to watch Alton Brown's stuff, and it's something, I don't know, something about his production quality kind of like waned a little bit, and it wasn't about the whole COVID thing either. It was more like about, I don't know. I think maybe he's just got done with it. But yeah, tasting history is really cool because they will go through um, actual recipes from the period, and it's not like a padded video. Where you get these kinds of guys who are like, they spend like a good 5-10 minutes just introing shit, and
Moving
it's
back to a
like,
holding pattern.
dude, get past the fucking thesis. Your thesis should be like less than a minute at the most. Like you're writing a paper. It's that first paragraph, and that's all you fucking need. Everything else after that should be data. And this guy gets right into it, and then there'll be like, he's monetized his videos, so there'll be ads, but the ads happen just before he gets into the history part of it, and that's the part that gets really cool because then you learn about
What's that saying?
what was the
You like
importance of
Elsie?
this recipe,
At
and
first, you don't
how
listen.
was it,
Try
used, and
again.
and everything
Bummer.
like that. And it's kind of
Feels like I
fun.
might have taken
And
a
I'm a
too
little
good
bit of a
recipe.
history nerd, not too much. Oh, cool, we can get that one. Fuck. How do I get up there again? This one's different. This one's built different. Oh, cool. You died. Yeah, you made it to the ladder. Whoa. A little bit too jumpy. Alright, let's see if I can get my aim on this. Turn around. Yeah. Alright. One more time. Oh. Hi. So I like the handling of it. I'm not a big fan of this particular archetype, but this one might actually sell me a little bit on it. This might stick around for a while. Oh, did I fail? Yeah, I failed. Everything's a test for me. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, a buddy of mine who has actual ADHD was like, "Yeah, man, you may not have the hyperactivity, but you definitely have the attention deficit." And when I was little, they said, "Well, yeah, he's just bored." But of course, we're talking. This was like the '70s and stuff, and it wasn't information that was readily out there, nor were educators thinking about such things as being part of the student experience. And it was true. It was like, certain subjects I totally latched onto, but everybody does. But then it wasn't even so much the subjects, it was the way the information was being presented. And I would just go fucking bored because it would be like, yeah, I know this one, click, 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 I'm done. And then I'd sit there and I'd be doodling, and, the teacher would be pissed off at me for doing, I'm not going to make it. Fuck me. I thought I was. It's my mobility. 88. Womp, womp, womp. I fucking poured all that. Oh, here we go. That's why. Forgot to do that. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Anybody else gap in here? Well, we made it in anyway, so good times. Because the tags are green, so I guess I'll call them grapes. Oh, I am supposed to be getting grenade kills, aren't I? Isn't that a Vanguard thing? Not gonna happen. I should probably be on my headset. Because the clicking through is probably going up on my controller, and it's like, I know that would probably be annoying to some. Every time I get that close to the boss, I'm always like, the safest place is to be in the giant's blind spot. Unfortunately, his only blind spot is under his feet. It's Magic the Gathering Hill Giant card reference. Old lore tech, though. I love this build on this gun. It's just bam. I love AoE and crowd control. That is kind of like the thing I look for. Unfortunately, in the other game that I play, Mobile Suit Battle Operation 2, always a mouthful, you kind of really, the suits that offer that, they're not the best. They have really little survivability to it. They are strictly, mid-ground kind of suits. And, eat it. Ooh, can I put it up? Oh, no, just the back. By the time I got this guy right in the cheeks. It was so funny. Running around with a tail. It was good times. Wow, fuck me, dude. That was a 15-20. Shit. Even during the fucking first 2 weeks of the season of this activity of this strike, it was like didn't take that fucking long. Of course, I am distracted. But yeah, so my teachers, my teacher and my parents, they got me evaluated, as they call it, and the evaluator said, yeah, his only problem is that he's just bored. There's no engagement. He finds no value in what he's doing here, so you have to impart the value. And of course, my school environment was that of a semi-private school. It wasn't like an exclusively private school, but it was a tuition-based school. And so immediately it was like, well, the value should be that you get the fuck out of the grade. And I was like, so if I get it done fast enough, if I get it done, why do I have to sit in the chair for the next 30 to 45 minutes waiting for my classmates to catch up? And wow, did I get a talking to for that arrogant ass statement. But it's like, over years, that kind of all has tempered. I've gotten to be more patient. I've gotten to realize that just because I might find the content boring and want to get it done faster, I can't go any faster than the people who are around me, and I need to be understanding of that and not be a complete dick fuck about it. But that's why I play solo a lot of times too. So, but video games are fun that way because they're low barrier. You just throw a disc in if you have a disc, or you load up the file from your console or whatever platform you're playing. Another fucking battleground. And it's PsyOps. Well, at least I don't have no fucking laser barriers to deal with. That's a good thing, huh? Swear to God, yeah. They really need to put the battlegrounds, like, somewhere else. Just open up a new playlist slot and just have that be there. I mean, I can't imagine anybody would actively really want to fucking replay Battlegrounds. PsyOps weren't as bad as the heists. The heists were just like, I can remember actually playing with clanmates and friends, and we'd be like, if it's not the moon, we're bailing. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. You're driving anyway, so dealer's choice. And yeah, we went through a rotation, a good 20 minutes of rotation. We wasted 20 minutes farming for the moon heist, and we could have just gone ahead and done the fucking one that we landed in. But it was all about it was the principle. Damn it! It was a matter of aesthetics and not giving in. We were voting with our bail. Oh, fuck off! I know I was too close for that shit. I just wish that my motor skills were as fast as my ability to recognize when I'm about to do something stupid. Doesn't everybody know? Or at least the people who give a fuck. Eee. I love all these little. I don't know. I'm not. Stranded was just not selling it for me. You know? I'm walking around with grandma's yarn ball. What the fuck? I'm not surprised Ava Levante isn't fucking pushing it. I mean, I'm surprised Ava Levante isn't pushing it. There you go. Who needs Grammarly when you have self-conscious doubt? So actually, let's check the roster here. What do we got? Void. Vanguard Ops and Voids. Okay, so I could do hand cannon. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, we're gonna go with this. Hello. When they started introducing all our allies, I don't know what was going through my brain that I got excited that maybe we might be able to make a character based on those allies, like an Elixir or a Cabal. Wouldn't that be fun? Or when the Hive got to be light bearers, I was like, oh shit, Hives are going to be light bearers. We can make Hive. Hi.
This ritual is the engine that stabilizes their portal. All Hive rituals involve some kind of time.
I don't know why, but I knew I was going to get heavy ammo for that.
And we'll shut it down.
Reason why I like Arc. Amplified. 3 mechanics in a game that are sure to piss me off. Restricting my resources, aka ammo and energy. Slowing me down, which is still restricting resources. And boss immunity. Oh, fucking hate that shit so bad. Old Gambit was way better. You could just get in there, and if you had a good enough team, you could melt the fucking Primeval without even touching the emissaries. And again, this comes back to them, wanting to make sure that people stay in the fucking activity, playing for as long as they can, push their patience. And I'm wondering if that's really why crossplay was there, because they realized that when they were going to go full service mode with the battle pass and everything, and yeah, it's a battle pass, and it is pay to win, with all the XP bumps and everything else, and the resources, yeah, you get access to those things, you're going to win. I fucking failed that so hard. Holy shit. Oh, somebody please take my Guardian card. I don't deserve the life from that one. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a break here in a few seconds. Come on, die. Okay, you know what? All this time I've been running around with this stupid Assassin's Cowl, and I'm not using it. Ooh, see, there you go. That slow field, that the wizards put down and that the Elixir could put down. I don't know that the that the Vex do anything like that, or the Cabal have something like that. It's their salvo. Too bad this doesn't count as grenades. Wouldn't it be fun if it did? I know that my bombardiers count as grenades. Should probably put those on. Die. Why won't you die? 45 minutes. Well, at least I got some energy here. Yay. Guess we're done? Oh, cool. Nope, got one more. Horseshoes and hand grenades. I don't think that Shaq says it anymore because I haven't really been listening to in-game audio for a very long time. In Crucible, I turn off audio voice commands and I just listen for the sound effect cues. But Shax used to say, "Stand together, Guardians!" And there was a meme for a little while on Reddit. It says, "Yeah, so we can all take a grenade at once." But yeah, it's you know. That's the other thing too. Is like you spend the first hour of the game playing through this initial campaign, which of course, by the way, they make you play for all the characters you ever create, even if you, in a fit of pissiness, delete a character and then want to re-roll a character later on, you have to go through that same thing. Um, and that's something that really makes me kind of scratch my head because in Elder Scrolls, they don't make you go through the tutorial if you've already done it, even if it's a new chapter. They'll tell you, this is a new chapter, the tutorial will be different, but you are welcome to skip the tutorial since you already know how to play the game, as you have a character already. We obviously know you know how to play the game. Destiny is going to make you go through a whole propaganda spiel about how Guardians are stronger together, and then you're going to sit there and wonder why your ally is letting you just eat dirt while they could be rezzing you, but instead they're getting all the kills they can. Because everything in this game is a competition, and yeah, the longer you sit there waiting for someone to resurrect you, the more time you're actually playing. And the possibility of a wipe and reset is much higher. And I think that's also what the whole wipe mechanic is about. It's about milking that time. That's okay. Because I'm only playing the 2 matches for the bounty because that's all I'm doing for this character. And honestly, based on my stream time, it's 47 minutes in. That's my hour that I'm giving myself for Destiny today. I might go ahead. Yay. Hi. Jesus Christ, you are a fucking hit point bag. You're a 5th edition D&D boss, mini boss. You just sit there and take hit points.
Those projections of Sabathun aren't real, but they do real damage. Lucky for us, so does the synaptic spear. Drive it through the Witch Queen's illusions. Excellent work. Lord Saladin is deploying air support. Ground fighting will continue for some time.
Okay, now, personally, I would absolutely not be playing in the water like that if I was sitting in a tub.
Carry on, Guardian. Thank you.
That's just really silly. Okay, we're done here.
Every war
Alright,
needs their
time to
rest.
go.
Some just know when to take it.
Can I leave? Can I go? Okay, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Alright, that's gonna do me. Oh, I still have a bounty left. Dang it. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna, yeah, I'm happy, yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Until next time, yeah, play something that's fun.